Tell me about these pictures here.
Oh, these?
I've got them real close in the camera here. So this is, when was this picture taken?
That's at Sears. The man that gave us this picture, they didn't charge us for it because they ain't supposed to take pictures with money in the hand.
Uh-huh.
So he just gave us this picture.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Why are you not supposed to take pictures of the money?
They're supposed to take pictures with money in your hand because that's not their policy to show their pictures. Their policy to take just regular pictures.
So who's this?
That's my little daughter, Laquetta. She's 3 years old. That was in the French Quarter that we went to a football game and I went to show her off because I ain't been with her in a while. And I brought her some leather shorts, you know, and a silk little shirt. And I let her wear a gun because she, you know, always fascinated by the gun.
So little kids, they like to wear your gun medallion?
Yeah, my little girl, she like wearing it. She asked me what it mean, what it stand for, but she ain't, you know, she's too young to really understand what it's about.
What? So you haven't told her yet?
No, not yet.
What, in your opinion, I mean, what does it stand for to you?
It stand for I don't play, you know, and if anybody mess with me, that gun represents, you know, that just what they'll get, but not the gold, they'll get the lead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I keep that around my neck, and people look at it and say, well, you know, 10 to 1, that'll do that to be fucked with.
So who's this, Wayne?
This one of my girlfriends. Her name's Sabrina. I call her Bum. And she in college. She go to Dilla. She a senior. And we went in the French Quarters to take some pictures. And we just finished coming out from a date. And the picture was showing her that if she mess up, she'd get one.
Yeah.
That's the one I really liked it, her, you know.
But what happened? Y'all split up?
Nah, we still together. We just, you know, don't talk as much as, you know, often as we used to.
But you just teasing her with the gun. I mean, if she goes her own way, you're not gonna.
Yeah, no, it was just, you know, a little play thing between her, cause she think I'm some kind of bad person or something.
Now she's the one of your girlfriends that went on and went to college, huh?
Yeah.
So she's trying to get an education. You proud of her for doing that?
Yeah, I'm proud of all, you know, all the girls I try to, you know, help out.
Mm-hmm. So you helped her out pretty much.
Yeah.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 6 months ago. 6, 7 months ago.
Oh, you just met her then?
Yeah. No, I've been knowing her, but I haven't been, you know.
So this is,
Laquetta, my little daughter.
Yeah, that's nice. There she is wearing
My gun, yeah.
Wearing your gun again. So that's solid gold?
Yeah.
Solid gold. How much does something like that cost?
$7,500.
$7,500?
That's how much I got in insurance there. $75. So somebody steal it.
Well, you're not gonna let anybody steal that.
Well, they do with insurance from those people.
Okay. And this is Bum again?
Yeah. That was showing she get one to the head.
Wait, hold on. What, you giving her one to the head?
Yeah. If she try to leave, she get one to the head.
But then you're just kidding again because you let her leave. And you each have your own.
Yeah, so we close, you know. She look at me that way, so I try to let her know, if you want me to be that way, I'm gonna act that way. You know, she know I got a sweet side to me.
Who's this, Wayne?
That's Jametta. I used to go with her way in '84. You know, we took that picture. That was the first time I was going out. Every chick I go out with, I always bring them there first to take a picture, so we can remember the first day we had, in case we do get married or something happens. We always say we enjoyed ourselves the first time we met.
Okay, and who's this?
That's Lolita. That's a girl I used to live with. You know, she was all about material things, so it ain't work out between us. But we still close friends.
She wanted too much money and...
Yeah, she was used to the leather and the suede and the silk, and at that time, you know, I couldn't provide for the way she wanted to be provided for. So we just broke it off as friends, good friends.
So she's after the money.
Yeah. She used to have, you know, every man she messed with had money, so, and took care of her, so she assumed I was gonna do the same thing.
You probably took care of her okay, but she just wanted too much.
Yeah, she wanted too much.
So she's a real popular girl?
Yeah, she's known all over.
Why?
Because of the men she messed with.
Okay.
All of them used to be drug dealers, dope dealers. I don't know this girl's name.
That's right, we don't know her name. So who do we have here?
I went to her prom she went to Xavier University. I mean Xavier High School, and we went to her prom, and I forgot her name. You know, she asked me to go to her prom, and we went out a couple of times, but by being that was way in 1987, I forgot her name.
What you got on your hand there? That's a
a three-finger ring with my little daughter's name written in Laquetta.
Laquetta. So, who are these guys?
One of my friend Wilbur, and
There's you right there.
yeah, in the middle.
Yeah.
And the two on standing closer to me on the side is the Valley Boys. Two of the Valley Boys.
Guy with the hat with the glasses on?
No, that's my friend Ulysses. The other two, they're standing right there. Oh, that's two of the Valley Boys, the gang members.
A lot of people I know have heard of them.
Yeah, so by they knowing me and I'm knowing them, we decided to take a picture together.
Mm-hmm.
Another friend Will, but he's not into it. He just wanted to get in a picture with us. He's just working, you know, he like working. Honest.
Same group, huh?
Yeah, same group, just a different picture we took. Switched around.
So, the Valley Boys have respect for the Hardy Boys?
Yeah, and we respect those, you know, respect them.
And y'all just kind of kept out of each other's way?
Yeah, they do their own thing, we do our own thing.
Right. Are they thought to be more ruthless, though, or?
Now, we heard of them being ruthless, but it's just a gang of them and just me and my brother, so they respect us more. They figure, but we ain't need no gang to get ruthless, you know, just us two.
So this is your current girlfriend?
Yeah, that's Sunshine. That's her real name. You know, that's she cool. She my girl. I could talk to her about other chicks and she'll understand, you know.
That's good. That's good.
And that's my friend Boo and a friend of his named Coma.
Uh-huh. So where is this?
Well, that's at Club Discovery.
Oh, this is at the Discovery.
Yeah.
All right.
Another picture of Bone.
So she's got a good sense of humor. She's
Yeah.
always letting you put a gun up to her face.
She's sweet, you know. She know I never harm her, you know.
Right, right.
But she just be having that. What she hear about me, she sometimes she say, well, it seems true, but then you don't act like the way they say you act, you know, the way they portray me as. Now, I was always fascinated with guns, so I used to like having guns.
Where'd that fascination come from, you think?
Well, growing up in the project, you see different types of guns. You be, you know, just wondering, you know, how it would feel to shoot it. So you went to shooting it, then you like the way it sound and the way it looks. So
it gives you a sense of power, or is it a thrill?
oh yeah, it's a thrill, you know, because like if you walk into an alley, if you don't got nothing on, you're gonna be scared. But if you got a gun in your hand, you'll walk through anything, you know, because you got something to protect yourself. And then if you know you'll use it, so it makes you feel like you more than the next guy, you know.
So people will stay away from you, really. You need it just to take care of yourself.
Just to take care of myself.
Is that true? I mean, really, you.
Yeah, to you know, defend myself, not to harm anybody, but make sure nobody don't try to harm me.
Mm-hmm. You know, from a lot of the people I was working with, they said that they started using the guns at 7 and 8 years old. Is that real common, you know, in some of the neighborhoods, or that's unusual?
It's not unusual. You know, you be around you see your friends come to school with play guns, and then you go to try to show them that you got a real gun. You go steal your daddy or somebody else's gun to show them. Then you go to like it, you know. So it's not all, you know. It's everybody like every youngster like guns, you know. Some like it just to use. Some like it just to, you know, just to have.
Well, I recognize somebody in this picture. That's Tori.
Yeah, my friend Tori. He's the one. He was killed recently, about 5 months ago. He was sitting in his car. You know, somebody just came and just shot him up. And the other young man sitting down under Tori, that's one of my best friends named Mike. He was killed in the LR Express. They say that Tori was in a car when Mike got shot. That they sprayed the blazer and 2 people got killed. And Mike was one of them.
And Tori was in the car that sprayed?
Yeah, the car that was shooting the bullets out of.
But he didn't want him to shoot, probably, huh?
Probably. He just wanted to be in the gang, you know, wanted to be down with the ones who was in the car. And the other dude, he just a friend of mine named Corey, you know. He all about making money and messing with young ladies, you know.
Corey, so...
Corey not into the gangsters, the gun slinging and, you know.
He's just really wanting to be with the ladies.
Yeah, just be with the ladies and make his little money.
He's got a big medallion on there.
Yeah.
So are these some of your best friends in a way? I mean,
all of them was my best friend, you know. We all was friends until, I don't know what happened. They just went to fighting over turf, you know. I guess you could call it greed, being greedy, wanted it all.
Too bad we miss Tori, don't we?
Yeah. He was, you know, 17 years old, you know, he was young, you know. And I was trying to get him out there and showing him, you know, bro, don't try to follow me, because I thought I was going to be gone soon. But what happened was, they both of them beat me to it.
You know, Tori was going to do an interview with me.
Yeah.
He got killed before we did it.
Yeah, because he was saying he knew it was going to come to him, you know. It was a matter of time before he got what was coming to him.
Right. Too bad. What a waste. So you lost 2 of those buddies, and this one's kind of just staying out of trouble right now, minding.
He don't want to be the third one on the picture. He want to try to be the last one to go.
And how about you? What's your?
Oh, I'm trying my best to be the last one.
You here to stay?
I'm here to stay. I don't want to trade places with those.
Okay, we got it in focus a bit here. So, who we got here?
That's my boy Stinger. Me and him just knew each other and try to hook up on something, you know. Just run the streets together and play on ladies, you know. You know, he in a halfway house right now. He got caught with some drugs.
He was doing the drugs too?
Nah, he wasn't doing it. He was just trying to make him a little money, you know, take care of his girlfriend. His girlfriend was the type that wanted the nice things too, you know. He had to go out his way to try to make her happy.
You know, we had talked about this one other time, that it's really hard with some of these girls, right? Because, I mean, everybody wants love, but...
Materialistic things beating out love, you know. It's all about who could wear the ballads and the leather and the suede, you know. You see another girlfriend, boyfriend taking care of her, then you be saying, you know, the girls come to me, well, my friend got this, why you can't buy me this, you know? And if not, they'll go find somebody else who could. Today, they laying down with men like it's a game, you know. No feeling whatsoever, as long as they can get what they want.
So the one thing you had liked about Daria, you didn't think she was as materialistic?
Nah, she have her own, you know. She worked for hers. You know, a lot of these girls don't want work. They want it free.
So Daria's working for hers.
Yeah.
Where does she work?
She work at St. Anthony's nursing home, and she work at Swag. She have 2 jobs, you know. She's 21, you know. She doing good, you know. And that's who I was planning to marry her. You know, we into it right now, but we'll be together about.
You think you'll be all right?
Yeah. That's my heart right there. You know, she give me anything I ask for, you know, she have, and I give her in return, you know. And I trust